I wouldn't exactly consider myself to be the most qualified to talk about stuff like Smash guys, especially character-specific ones. I'm at best a mid-level player, and I scratch the surface of what it means to have fundies, so I'm not really qualified. But for whatever reason, some people think I am, so to test that theory, and because I was bored and wanted to do something like this, I decided to throw together this little Banjo guide for people new to the character. So, without further ado, here's a Banjo guide for suckers. Before I get into other topics, I'm just going to run down his kit real quick. His jab is pretty standard, with pretty much the same things as the average jab. Jab blocking, previous spot dodges, and other stuff like that. What other jabs can do, Banjo's jab can probably do. Banjo's forward tilt is a good move for spacing, and if pivot cancelled, can be used as a decent approach option. It acts as a disjoint and has a strong hit at the tip of the move. If angled downward, it can 2-frame, and at mid-percents can send into a tech situation. Banjo's down tilt is like F tilt, but slightly better, in my opinion. It does come out slower than F tilt, but it still has some good applications. Similar to F tilt, the move is disjointed, with a strong hit on the tip of the move, but because Banjo does it lower to the ground, it can low profile certain moves. It is also much better at setting up tech situations than F tilt, and is in my opinion Banjo's best 2-framing option because of how long the move lasts, and the angle it sends at. Oh, also it can cross up shields for some reason. Banjo's up tilt is just like Snake up tilt, but without the cheating. Similar to Snake up tilt, it's a good anti-air, and can kill, but Banjo's up tilt kills much later than Snake up tilt. And because of the fact that it has no hitbox on the ground, it only hits tall opponents if they're standing. This is also one of the things Banjo can do out of a berry. Banjo's dash attack is pretty simple. It's decent at catching landings, and the late hit can combo into stuff at lower sense like F tilt. Banjo's Nair is a really weird move, and I don't know what to say about it, but I'm gonna try and sound like I know what I'm saying. Banjo's Nair is a decent out of shield option, and if landed before the final hitbox comes out, it can lead into up smash and grab, although these are untrue. Where they end up if you drag down is a little weird, and depends on which hitbox of the move you land. Fortunately, I have this handy dandy chart. It's also worth mentioning that flopping the move will cause it to auto-cancel. Banjo's Fair is similar to Mario's Fair, but it trades the ability to spike for great kill power and the ability to be used reliably to space in neutral. At low percents, it can combo reliably into grab, down tilt, or dash attack, and is a great move for ledge-trapping if used as projectiles. Banjo's Snare is arguably his worst move and should almost never be used outside of styling on your opponent or mixing up your landing. Although, even in those situations, better options exist. Banjo's up air is his main juggling tool, and if you land with it, it can lead to some pretty rewarding combos and strings. Comboing with the first hit only, though, is pretty unreliable, and I wouldn't recommend it. Banjo's Bear is similar to Fair, but is also really different, if that makes sense. It can kill similar to Fair, but it's less useful in neutral because of the hefty landing lag. Where it's good, though, is drag down combos. What you can get off of Bear drag downs depends on which hit of Bear you land with. If you only get hit one, it sends your opponent into a really weird semi-spike and sets it for tech situations if you hit them in the air. The second hit is the best to land with, as it can lead into F tilt and can combo into up smash on certain characters. Here's a chart. F smash is a decent move for catching landings and has relatively low lag for being a smash attack. It can also 2-frame. Up smash is in my opinion his best smash attack, as it is his fastest out of shield option. It can be used out of a berry if your opponent mashes slowly, and because of how long it lasts, it can be used to call out neutral get-ups and spot dodges. It's also worth noting that it can be used out of a jab block. Down smash is just discount up smash, as it is decently quick, can be used out of a berry, although it's less reliable than up smash, can be used out of a jab block, but with the added benefit of it 2-framing. The special moves is where Banjo really shines. He has arguably the best special moveset in the game, and paired with his normals, it can really do work. Speaking of specials, Breegull Blaster is a pretty in-depth move, and considering this is just a beginner's guide, I'll probably make a guide for that move alone in the future, depending on if this video is well received. Since I'm going to be cutting this segment short, some basic things to know about Breegull Blaster is that if you cancel the egg firing state after popping an opponent up with an egg, you can combo into things like up tilt and up smash for some pretty reliable confirms. If cancelled in the air, you can combo into up air, nair, and back air if they end up behind you. If you want actual good guys on this move, check out the videos linked in the description. Wonder Wing is Banjo's X Factor and is a good combo finisher. It's mainly used to hard read options or punish your opponent after conditioning them. This move will be talked about a bit more in the kill confirm section. This move is Banjo's recovery move, but it's unique in the fact that it doesn't put Banjo into freefall, allowing for some recovery mix-ups. This makes it so that the opponent will have to read how the Banjo player will recover to edgeguard. Grenade Egg is the core of Banjo's neutral, combo game, and Ledgetrapping, and is the most important tool for any Banjo player to master. Z-catching the move is very important, as it can make it easier to edgeguard and combo with it. It also excels at kill confirms and setups, which I'll talk more about in the kill confirm section of the video. Banjo's F-throw is a perfectly decent throw, allowing you to gain stage control and set up for tech situations at low percents. Banjo's up throw doesn't really have a lot of use outside of setting up for up airs at low percents and putting your opponent in a bad position. This is also the most damaging of all of his throws. Down throw 50-50s at high percents is the only practical use of this move, and is where you're going to be getting a decent amount of kills from. Banjo's back throw is, in my opinion, his best throw, as it's the best for stage control and outright killing your opponent. The angle it sends out is also good for getting them into a position to edgeguard them. With all that finally out of the way, I can go with a quick rundown of Banjo's game plan. Banjo's game plan, from my experience, is very momentum based. If you can get the neutral run and cover your opponent's options effectively, you should be doing well. He relies a lot on option coverage, and instead of having a lot of combos, he relies more on set option coverage to string together straight hits. Play well to Banjo's strengths, and he'll look broken. Kill confirms is an area where Banjo excels at. Mastering his kill confirms is very important, because if you go past the percent range for them, it'll be a lot harder to steal the stock. Some reliable kill confirms are Breegull Blaster into up tilt, Breegull Blaster into up smash, Grenade into fair, Grenade into Wonder Wing, Nair drag down into grab, down throw, up tilt, or up smash for a mix up. The second hit of the bear drag down into up smash, as said before, it is character specific, landing up air into fair. There are some more situational kill confirms and setups, but these are the basic ones to know. I kind of debated putting this in the beginner's guide, but because of how important Ledgetrapping is in Banjo's game plan, I thought it'd be a good inclusion. Banjo's Ledgetrapping is very free flow from my experience. The main way to Ledgetrap though is to either cover roll or neutral get up with Grenade, then either cover jump with fair or hit your opponent's Ledge with down tilt. This is just a template of what you can do with Banjo's Ledgetrapping though. Something I like to do is cover neutral get up with Grenade, make it look like I'm about to cover roll, then either cover their jump or combo them off with Grenade with the neutral get up. If you want a guide on ledge pressure in general though, I linked a guide that goes more in depth on the topic in description. One thing that's really important if you want to learn a character is watching and seeing what the best players of that character do. Some players I would recommend checking out are Terror Bear, BBS, Trella, Raito, Hakaru, and Utopian Ray. Some of Banjo's worst matchups come in the form of quick, mobile, or rush jump characters, aka characters that don't give him enough time to set up in compression, usually due to his bad out of shield game. Characters like Greninja, Palutena, Unga Bunga Swordy Gang, the Rats, ZSS, and Joker. There are more bad matchups for him, but those are the noteworthy ones. Now that we're pretty much done with the guide, I thought it would be good to know some pros and cons of the character. Some pros are good survivability, flexible disadvantage state, reliable setups and confirms, brilliant option coverage and pressure, versatile kit, and good kill power. Some cons are poor out of shield options, poor airspeed, underwhelming damage output, difficulty playing up close, and a bad matchup spread. One thing that I believe is very important for you to take away from this video is not to think of this guide as the 100% optimal way to play Banjo, but rather use it as a template for other playstyles with Banjo. Banjo's versatile kit allows for many different effective playstyles, and I want you to experiment and see what kind of playstyle works best for you. Anyways, thanks a lot for sitting through this incoherent word rambling of mine. It means a lot. Banjo is a character I really love, so the best thing I could do is make a guide and hopefully direct more people to the egg cult. Whether you're new to playing Banjo or a tried and true Banjo main, it'd be great if you could leave a comment on the video and yell at me for all the stuff I got wrong. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.